This time it feels different though with Pogba. I feel like he's gone now, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this time, just because of the timing at which Raiola released those comments, which I don't agree with whatsoever, I'm very unhappy about. I feel like he threw Pogba under the bus with those comments because
Why do you think he done it?
no,
Now.
but Raiola does that with all of his clients. He done it because we're coming up to the January window in less than a month, and he's probably trying to force United's hand to make them sell him
Early. Because
Do
he
you know
said
what I'm
summer,
saying?
you're right. Yeah, he probably trying to force the hand early.
Yeah, because he said literally, if they don't sell him in Jan, then he will have a year left on his contract from January, innit? No, not from January. He'll have a year left in the summer, which would mean the following January he'll be able to speak to other clubs and leave on a free, innit? So
Right. Last
yeah,
18 months. I didn't even know that.
yeah, it's his last 18 months. So because of that, yeah, because he had 6 months left and then United extended for a following year.
Yeah.
So because of that, yeah, Raiola's just trying to force the club's hand in it, and he's doing it by any means necessary. My problem with that is, yeah, even though he's trying to force the club's hand, and I know him and Ollie don't get on, and honestly, rightly so, bro. Like when I break down the reasoning as to why Raiola don't like United or doesn't like Ollie, yeah, there's nothing that he said about the football club that I don't agree with, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he's not the only person that said it. When LVG left, LVG said, listen, Ed Woodward don't know shit about football. The club setup's crap. It's amateur, XYZ. Jose Mourinho said the same thing. So there's nothing that Raiola said, yeah, that hasn't been echoed by the managers that have left here, by certain people. The other day, somebody came out in Donny van der Beek's camp. Someone close to him came out basically slagging off Ollie and saying, I can't believe Donny's not playing. There wasn't the same outrage. No one was like, oh my God, like Donny's got his mouthpiece like causing trouble or something like that. Nobody blamed Donny for it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? No one blamed Donny for it. But every time Raiola opens his mouth, Pogba gets the blame. And the thing is, yeah, if Raiola knows that's going to be the case, yeah, then you have to think about Pogba's well-being, yeah, and his mental well-being, bro. He's just played a good game. Do you know what I'm saying? After having COVID and not playing particularly well, like he said, he hasn't been fit. He was struggling to breathe. His fitness went up to scratch. He's had a decent game. We're going into a crucial Champions League game.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna leak that now, bro? At least wait till after the Champions League game. Do you know what I mean? You're not doing Pogba no favors by doing that, bro. I just feel sorry for him because it's not him the one speaking, bro.
He can't have accepted that. Like I don't see how Raiola went to him first and said, I'm gonna say this, because it's bad timing, you know. But like you said, first and foremost, he has made a lot of good points. And even if the same was said about Arsenal, and then let's say Ozil's agent is in there saying Ozil wants to go, the way the club's been going over the years, it hasn't been good enough in the boardroom. It's been chopping and changing. Normal fan culture is to back the badge, back the club, and then it's all of a sudden like, oh, fuck off then, fuck off Pogba, fuck off Ozil. But in reality, what they're saying and the reasons behind it, if we open our eyes more, it goes back to, remember the Van Persie letter to Arsenal? My initial reaction was like, jog on Van Persie, you pagan. But now I look at that letter as, fam, he was right. Like Mino right now is probably right, fam. So you don't want to look back in 5-10 years and say, blood, the agent tried to show us and we were here just dilly-dallying about Tom, Dick or Harry. Like, he is right, but the timing, I can't believe the timing. And it's not only Champions League. Don't you have the Manchester Derby this week?
Yeah, we do as well. And that's why I feel like Raiola's let down Pogba. Like, because the way I look at it is, yeah, Paul Pogba's a special case. Raiola can do this with Zlatan, he can do this with Haaland and all these other guys. Paul Pogba's a special case, bro, because of how he gets treated by the media, bro. Paul Pogba's makeup, yeah, is not the same. Do you know what I mean? His makeup is not the same as these people. The way he's scrutinized and all of that. Do you know what I mean? Man don't have to go into all the specifics, bro. Do you know what I mean? But the bottom line is, Paul Pogba's targeted for several reasons by the media that his other clients aren't targeted for. Do you know what I mean? And because of that, you have to take that into account, bro. You have to understand every time you open your mouth, you're going to affect him, bro. And I don't think he's put Pogba's well-being first. I think he's put the business before the person, innit? And I think that it's terrible, because now you're seeing all these fans, out here slating him, for no fault of his own. And the worst thing of the situation is, he'll leave and he'll set the world on fire. He will. He's
Yeah,
one of the
yeah,
best.
yeah.
He's one of the best midfielders in Europe. I don't have any. Listen, I cannot wait until he leaves, yeah, and he absolutely sets the world on fire, bro. Because I'm going to stick it all over everyone that was ever talking smack, bro. Because class is permanent, bro, and we
Yeah.
see it internationally, yeah. Even with a negative manager like Deschamps. Deschamps plays Pogba out of position for France as well, but the difference is Deschamps, because of how Deschamps manages him, Pogba's happy to do that job. And also because he's got better players around him, he's happy to sacrifice himself for the team because he's got good enough players in front of him. Do you know
And
what I
that's
mean? He'll
even a
play
good.
it, he'll play deeper because he knows that he's got Mbappe in front of him
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Griezmann in front of him. Do you know what I mean? But at Man United, you know what I mean? When you've got Rashford and Martial missing loads of chances, yeah, behind you, do you know what I mean? And all these other things, and then McTominay next to you instead of N'Golo Kante
Yeah.
or a Matuidi or something like that, bro, it becomes a different ask. And then when you're getting abused by the fans as well, why would you want to do a job that you're not enjoying when you're not even being appreciated for it and you're getting abused for it, bro?
It's true. You're right. Still, like he's laid out to be slandered, criticized by the club before Mino's even interfered, and now it's damaging the brand. It's damaging his reputation. You know, his agent can't be here for that. And now I think Pogba, I think he's got a decision to make because this does damage his brand. It does damage his reputation, and potentially, United don't play him for the rest of the season.
I don't think it damages his brand. I think that he's still one of the most sought after players in Europe, yeah, and that's not going to matter.
No,
Do you know
I
what I
just mean
mean?
in terms of like you said, Mino's come out with that quote, and then you'll have Man United fans now getting onto Pogba when it hasn't come out of his mouth,
Yeah.
and it's not Raiola. Everyone's now trying to go at. It's Pogba, and all he's done
Yeah.
is wake up in the morning and then find out the news.
Yeah. But that's because a lot of people were waiting for an excuse to jump on him anyway. Do you know? Because they always are. It's the same with Martial. Our fan base can't wait for him to miss a chance so they could jump on him. Do you know what I mean? And it's the same sections all the time. And it's embarrassing, bro. And it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate because these are the same guys saying, oh, like so and so's dividing the fan base, get behind the manager. But then you pick on certain players. Do you know what I mean?
And it's not even like a pick hunting because you can criticize players, but when you're like, when you're hanging them out to dry, like Pogba has been at United with the fans, I'm surprised he stayed this long, bro. I'll be
No,
honest with you.
but brother, he's been wanting to leave though, and they wouldn't let him leave, innit? And the thing is, with Paul Merson, aka Al Snow, bruv, do you know what I mean? The flipping sniffhead, yeah. The funny thing is, yeah, Paul Merson's come out and he's like, "Oh, football's a team game, yeah. Like if something about if you want it to be all about you, then go and play snooker or something." That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. If someone comes out and says, "Yo, the style of play of the team doesn't suit me," that's got nothing to do with everything being about him because he's literally sacrificed himself for 4 to 5 years for this team, yeah, and he has nothing to show for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you
But
know
it
what I mean?
happened.
The one season, yeah, that we won trophies, he was the best player on the team.
Yeah, the Europa League. Yeah,
Yeah, he was the best player on the team.
yeah, he
The
was.
year that we won the trophies. Do you know what I mean? He was in the Europa League team of the year. He was in the Premier League team of the year. Do you know what I mean? The only player outside of Liverpool and Man City. Like, I don't understand.
Do you
I
think
don't
he's playing?
understand this. Pardon, bro?
Do you think he's playing or on the bench tonight or anything?
He's not starting tonight. He's not starting tonight. There's no way he's starting tonight. There's no way, bro. I don't think he was starting tonight anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
I think we're gonna go for the Fred McTominay. No, Fred's suspended, so we'll probably go for like a Matic McTominay double pivot or something, and probably go with a three at the back. I assume. Do you know what I mean? But the
Yeah.
funny thing is, yeah, Paul Pogba's been playing out of position. He's been playing holding midfield. He's been abused by the fans. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's funny because loads of people are comparing him, yeah, to players that have a lot more freedom than him. But actually, the players that are playing in the same position as him in that deep role in midfield, even when people are saying he's not playing well, he's matching or outperforming the best players in the league in that position.
Look, you need consistency and you need a platform. Like, let's look at De Bruyne, for example. De Bruyne wouldn't be De Bruyne at City without Fernandinho next to him, without Aguero in front of him, without Silva there in between the lines, without Mahrez and Sterling on the wings. Players need a platform. You might not need that good of a platform, but it's just an example of a player who in the same position gets so much plaudits, but people then will knock another man in that same position, but not look at the circumstance. The circumstance around Pogba, he hasn't been in a consistent position for a couple of years in a row. Obviously, injuries on top of that, the media, the fan base. From day one, you know, obviously with all that media frenzy, and United as a organization got to take some responsibility. They put a lot of pressure on him, but rightfully so. But at least give him the platform, you know. At least try and do right by him if you're going to push him so much. But you can't push him and then lay him out to dry, and then 5 years later, it's, you know, we're here now.
Yeah.
I just don't know, fam. You know, what do you think now then for Pogba for the rest of? All right, tonight he's out. I assume Manchester derby.
See, look at that. He's not in the start lineup. We knew that. We knew that, though.
There you go.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You think he's playing for you again this season after that?
Yeah, he'll play again. You know what I mean? But he won't play. He was never playing tonight, though, bro. Away from home against Leipzig, we're going for a defensive smash and grab performance. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm absolutely not surprised, man, that Paul Pogba's not starting. I don't think he was starting anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think he was starting anyway. So honestly, bruv, I just can't wait to see him go, bro. You know what I mean? I think that he's the way that the fan base and the media have treated him has been disgusting, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, people don't want to. Well, it's not even that they don't want to. Like, I think that it's so. I don't know. I think that the reason why people feel the way they feel about him, there's so many layers to it, that it's like it's not a black and white conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not a black and white conversation. There's so many different layers. There's so many insidious little things in there. The way he's spoken about, the way he's treated. Do you know what I mean? The expectations on him as well. He's someone that plays in defensive midfield.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Who's not a defensive midfielder, yet they're always comparing him to De Bruyne. They're always comparing him to all these players, that play in the final third. Paul Pogba sees the final third 3 or 4 times a game if he's lucky. Do you know what I'm saying? And his defensive numbers are good. His pass completion is good. His forward passes are good. He wins his duels. He does everything that people that play his position are supposed to do, and it's never enough. It will never be enough. Do you know what I'm saying? It'll never be enough for these people because they don't like to see him do well. So I don't really mind, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I mean, and he's a humble you know what I mean? He's a humble religious family man, minds his own business. He's always fit and healthy. He's never out of shape. He's never overweight. Do you know what I'm saying? And he still gets disrespected, bro. So it's one of them things where I'm tired of defending him. So now I'm not defending him anymore. I'm just like, if it's not football related in terms of his performance, don't talk to me about Paul Pogba. Do you know what I mean? Don't talk to me about him unless you're talking about his performance. If he hasn't played, don't talk to me about him. The reason why Jamie Carragher don't like him is clear as day for me. Do you know what I'm saying? You can hear the venom in his voice when he speaks about him. You know them ones. It's almost personal with him. He really don't like him. And Paul Messon's a sniffhead anyway. So do you know what I mean?
That's even without going to Graham Souness and them man there. But
that's what I mean, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? This thing is the disdain that they have for him, is sewn into the fabric of their being, bro. That's all it is. Do you know what I mean? Pogba will silence the haters himself. I remember when Ryan Giggs said, that he shouldn't be listening to the Quran. He should have his head in the game and that. The same guy that's banging his brother's missus, and punching up his own. So there you go, innit?
Fab. It's true. No morals, bro. So where are you taking your information from? But what is the difference between... I'm thinking about it now, Ozil and Pogba over the last few years. Why hasn't Ozil received as many sound bites or as much hate or as much pressure from the media or these pundits that Pogba has? Because I'd actually argue that the last 2-3 years, Ozil's been so much worse. There is no competition there. But look at the levels of animosity. Look at the levels of pressure. Look at the media presence around Pogba and then around Mesut Ozil. Because like you said, they're both family men, Pogba just likes to have a haircut every once in a while. He likes to look a certain way. But Ozil don't face half as much as the criticism or media pressure that he should. Paul Merson, okay, fair enough, he has mentioned Ozil once or twice, but he'd be better off talking about Mesut Ozil because he is a problem at our club.
And also, that's his club. Yeah.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So I thought, you make up that's facts because it's exactly the same situation. Both players have kind of fell out with the club or haven't been given the right platform. One gets hell of a lot of abuse, hell of a lot of criticism, and one is made to seem like a god.
Bruv, one gets to sit down on the bench with his umbrella, and you know what the joke is? Pogba's still going out there and performing for his country. Ozil's not even playing for his country either, so he's just not playing any football.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I mean?
mad.
And I said it, it's the same with Gareth Bale, yeah? When Gareth Bale was moving mad at Real Madrid, yeah, and going sleep on the sidelines and putting his COVID mask over his eyes and doing golf celebrations and pictures and that, nobody spoke about Gareth Bale's attitude. No
No,
one. Do you know what I
nobody.
mean? Everyone thought it was funny. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
the media and that they laughed at it, and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
right, you're right. If that is Pogba, that's it's definitely not a laughing matter. It's going to be like, remember when he was, what was he doing? Playing basketball one summer, and everyone was like, "What the hell is he doing? He shouldn't be
It was
playing."
him. It was him. Yeah. He was playing basketball, and he was just shooting. He weren't even moving around. They're like, if you're injured, you can't take a shot in basketball. I was like, are you mad? Do you know what I
Bro,
mean? And like this brother said, yeah, like Gareth Bale was acting like a child. Gareth Bale's 31 years old, bro.
yeah,
You know, like that. He's 31 years old, and he was moving like a child. The stuff that they used to criticize Jesse Lingard for, messing around and that. He's older than Jesse Lingard. No one was referencing Gareth Bale's age and immaturity and disrespect from doing these things, but all of a sudden, the guy that, do you know what I mean, that looks after himself, you know what I'm saying, reads his Quran, looks after his family, no scandals about him cheating with women, hitting women, do you know what I mean, spitting in kids' faces, and he's the problem.
speeding, none of that.
None of that. No drink driving,
None of that.
none of these things, bro. No getting drunk and pissing on people's doorsteps. None of these things, bro. None of them.
We know
It's a
why.
mad thing.
We
Someone's
know
just messaged me, congratulations, bro. Let me see what this is.
what's going on. Congrats in order. Let's see what's going
What's
on.
that, bruv? Congratulations for what, bro? Man just sent me congratulations, bruv. Man like George Achilles, bruv. I don't know.
Okay. Well, when you made it, this is what life's like, fam. Man, I'm just sending you congratulations. You don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on still. I'll let you lot know when he gets back to me still. I think them awards are tonight, guys. I think I won still.
Oh, swear down. What awards of them? Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the FCAs.
FCAs, yeah.
Oh, big up you lot, everyone in here as well, bruv. I told you if we don't win, we riot, but it looks like I've won still. So
Come on.
big up you lot. Come on. You know what I mean? Send me my trophy, blood. Are you mad?
The work rate equals success, bro.
Hey guys, man's getting the wine out tonight, bruv. Man, best club content creator, bruv. I'm telling you, you're about to see the greatest red talk of all time, blood. We better win, you know.
Come on, they're telling you now, best club content creator. Rants.
Oh yeah, say nothing. Oi, big up.
Come
See,
on.
you man already know, fam. You man already know. Hey, big up you lot inside. Big up everyone that voted for me as well. Yeah, I won that still. I got the gold still. Of course I did. Come on, man's been working hard. You man already know. So now, big up everyone that voted.
Well deserved, fam. Come on.
Gang business. Do you know what I'm saying? So now I love that, guys, man. Appreciate all of you lot. Come on. Look, yeah, so yeah, it's here. So that means I won the thing. Come on. Yeah, love you lot, man. Gang business, blood. Gang flipping business, man. So now it's all right, man. Now big up, man. Now loving all the comments and that. But yeah, to wrap it up, honestly, I can't wait for Pogba to leave so I never have to talk about him again. Like,
yeah,
in the best way possible. You know them, bruv. Like, I can just enjoy him playing his football, yeah, under a manager that's going to use him properly and allow him to kind of express himself, bro. Like, I hope that this, like, he doesn't play for the club again and he leaves in January. I'll be so happy for him because he must be exhausted. Because I'm exhausted.